This is Kat with Beadaholique, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make these swinging holly earrings. Now these are using the Swarovski BeCharmed beads, and they just have a nice little swing to them. And if you can look, these have a nice low profile. So I do have some other variations here of those beads, and I have these beautiful Siam and golden shadow, and a very traditional red, emerald, and crystal. Again, that's the Siam as well. And then we have some Siam and crystal, and this has a little bit more of a red backing to it. We also have the golden shadow and sapphire, so you kind of get that really beautiful snowflake. And this is just another example of use. This is more traditional by putting them on a bracelet, but I wanted to show a different variety today by using them with earrings. Now, I just want to pick up this little one and this guy here, so you can see that there are two different sizes, and they both have the same size hole, but their profile is a little bit different. So depending on what you're going to be doing, just be aware of that as well for which variety you choose. So let's go ahead and we're going to jump in and we're going to make this very simple pair of holiday earrings. Now I'm going to be using a pair of chain nose pliers, a pair of flush cutters, and a wire looping plier. And I just have a little bit of blue tape on there just to protect my wire. I have a 21 gauge 1.5" eye pin here. I have about 2 inches of Gen Y chain, and this chain is really great because we do sell it by the inch, so you can get the exact amount that you need so you're not left over with extra inches of chain, which is a really great thing, especially when you're making earrings. I have a 6mm Siam Bicone and a nice, elegant, long silver ear wire. So very simply, I'm just going to take that eye pin, string on my Bicone, and now I'm going to make a simple wire loop using my wire looping pliers. So just make sure to scoot that all the way down towards the bottom. Go ahead and bend that over and just move your pliers and wrap it around. And now simply take your flush cutters and you're going to cut that loop and set that aside. So now I'm going to take my chain nose pliers and just open that loop up just a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slip on one end of that chain. I'm going to thread on my BeCharmed bead. There we go. And now I'm just going to take that chain and sort of rotate that in my fingers just so I can get it in there and get that chain on there. You know, I'm having trouble holding it, so I'm actually going to take my pliers and just sort of hold that little loop at the top so I can get my chain on, because this is very delicate. There we go. Nice little trick if you're having your fingers that are slipping. And now I'm just going to close that loop up. So this is what I have. And now I'm just going to open the loop on the other side. Slip on that earring finding and close that loop up. It's so simple and so easy, but they make a really nice, elegant pair of earrings. And I love how thin the beads are. They just kind of look just really nice, and they're just very fun and festive. I hope you enjoyed this video. You can find all of these supplies and many more tutorials at Beadaholique.com.